Which is why
D
you
stop.
never dance the Macarena at the Fist Club.
Macarena at the Fist Club.
Hello.
And hey, I'm just gonna get an air horn and blast it through D's interruptive intro
And welcome
and just ruin the audio.
to our gathering of heroes.
Are we heroes? I mean, technically, we might be considered
our hero,
criminals now.
Our hero, and everyone else.
There we go.
These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe. An actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616 ttrpg system. As a warning, this is a game that can explore mature themes, and while we'll be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Our players will discuss consents and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our games will be available on YouTube after, streams will be available on YouTube after the game, so you can always come back to an episode. Ready. 3 quick acknowledgements to Roll20, the official virtual tabletop of the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG system. Demiplane, a platform that connects TTRPG fans to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored. And to Marvel Comics, without whom none of this would be happening. We have a full cast today.
What?
So, let's welcome back CJ.
Well, if it isn't the would-be heroes of the Marvel multiverse.
It's a bit of
Actually, I
villains.
return as a villain. Woo-hoo. No, it is me. It is I. It is Gideon, aka Solstice, the resident Fae of this Saturday group. Back from who knows what, but very excited to be here.
Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alejandro, the Greedy Dragon, and today I am going to be playing Hector, the super strong luchador who, due to some choices made recently, has lost the nanites that, as far as everyone knows, were the thing keeping him from both imploding and exploding at the same time. Will I be playing a new character in a session or two? Who knows? I sure as hell don't.
It's fine, I know.
Spoilers.
Oh,
Hi, I am Lucky Red Sparrow. I will be playing Synapse, the totally normal and not at all possessed techno mutant. He was totally fine and well adjusted and does not have a bone to pick with Braylon. We're still having that conversation, man.
I can't imagine why. Come on.
Like Sparrow, as Sparrow, I love you, but as Synapse, I'm going to kick your ass. Like emotionally, because you can't throw a punch for shit.
Emotionally,
my
he's
turn.
going to beat us.
John.
Hello, I'm John. I will be playing Steel Aegis, the Tokusatsu style flip kicking superhero who he's gonna build something real dumb. And also he's gonna cause an international incident next time he punches Doom.
Maybe. The first part I'm
Maybe nothing. I got my anti-synapse powers and now I got my anti-doom powers. Let's go, round 2, dirtbag.
D.
I am.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. No, I am D, or Night Wanderer, that's Wanderer with an O, and I am playing the perfectly normal, if a bit tired of this bullshit, Gideon Price.
I mean, to be fair, you've been like that the entire game.
To be fair, he started it.
Nah.
And Joe.
Hi, I am Joe playing Raylon, known as the Seattle-based webhead of Brown Recluse, Spider-Man. That is awesome. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Also, happy Pride Month, even though it's gone now, but please, thank you. I don't know.
Yeah, we've moved on
It's
from
completely
Pride. It's time for
black.
It's
rap.
fine, but it is. Happy Pride Month. And also Trans Visibility Day. Everywhere you are, where all decent things are sold, and Mattel, Barbie stuff. Yes, but I am here. So looking forward to seeing this. I am going to web away so Synapse cannot find him. So
Good fucking luck. I'm in your brain and I can portal. Like, good luck hiding.
No.
Start leaving him death threats on his OnlyFans.
All right. It's a bit of chaos going on. What's been happening? Well,
So
after
many things.
investigating some disappearances in a park, our heroes fought a sizable robot that was kidnapping people from the park. Were then confronted by a fellow by the name of Dirk Bane, who called himself the leader of the Dark Holders. Summoned some banshees, but our heroes made relatively quick work of him by shunting him back through his own portal. And then
With a little bit of waterboarding along the way.
and then investigated some clues that led them to an underground lair under the park that seemed to have connection to a particular Latvian dictator. After doing what they do, our heroes were confronted by a much larger robot with what seemed to be superpower sapping ability, and were then subsequently confronted by Dr. Doom, who essentially pinned all of this on them and causing an international incident, criminality that they did while in the lair, etc., etc. Thank you once again, B-Dave. And our heroes were flown to Latveria to clean up a mess they made, essentially.
Hey, if Doom could keep his dogs on a leash, we wouldn't have had to clean that
Which
up.
didn't even result in a fight because of quick thinking. They teleported the robot with the Eldritch Shard embedded in its forehead into a safe space for Dr. Doom.
I'm planning to go back and get it. Just like
I mean,
I need a break. I need. Synapse needs to be somewhere where people are not shooting at her for like 5 minutes.
well, I mean, yeah, I can see why that would be a bit stressful. Maybe don't steal from an international dictator next time.
Maybe that
I'm throwing that out
dictator
there.
should
Just
stay
as a
out of
thing.
our town.
Exactly. Like
Don't build
he
secret
encroached on our
laboratories where we live.
Exactly. He encroached on our territory first.
But he's
all
Doom.
I did.
Your logic is unassailable. This is Doom.
You're right. Our logic is unassailable.
We're right.
There's right.
However, Doom is very assailable.
So
He did have a very punchable persona.
wow. I mean,
That being said,
so
we
well.
all love B-Dave. He's cool.
Yeah, we love
True.
B-Dave. Like, but fuck, man, I've never wanted to punch someone so bad in my life.
He will be very pleased to hear that.
Yay, that's exactly what I wanted someone I respect to know that I
Exactly.
think of.
Oh, no.
Exactly
Actually, I've
what we
heard
wanted to
actors
accomplish.
absolutely adore it when you tell them, hey, loved your work, fucking hated
Hate
your
your
character. I hated that piece of shit because of how well you acted in. That's like
Yeah.
the biggest compliment. Ah, yes.
There. So, after departing, essentially, you would have undergone the same motion-free, essentially, trip back to American soil, back to Seattle, Washington, and back to... And where would he actually land it?
Back in the park, I guess.
He would probably drop it in the park. It waits for you all to disembark. I'm assuming you do.
I know we were going to try and steal this thing. So, like, are we still doing that?
You can
Or-
try.
Aegis,
I'm
do
here
you want
for
to try
all
and
of
steal
you.
this thing? Do you want to try and steal this thing with me?
I kind of want to break it, but
Do it. Break it. Much better idea.
So Zan's gonna take a couple steps away from it, do kind of one of those little ready hop from one foot to the other, and then dash into it. And if anyone's ever seen My Hero Academia,
Are you
you know
dashing through the
Lemillions.
wall?
Yeah, he's going straight through this jet.
The hull. Okay.
And
Where did we
providing
land
he
with
doesn't
regards to
bounce off.
where did we land with regards to force field stopping?
Well, telekinesis can't stop him. I don't think we ever talked about force fields though.
Technically, you're still inside the force field. Like, if you don't get off the plane, you're still within the force field, so you can just fucking wreck shit from in there. That means you're within the force field. So, like, just saying. I already got all the stuff I needed off the data field, so fuck it.
Yeah, all 1 meg of it.
Yeah, super cryptic warning. Thanks.
So yeah, providing he doesn't bounce off of anything.
He does.
Hey, Aegis.
You want to use me as a bat to hit this thing?
I was actually going to suggest I just tear out the engine.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
If all of this
Gideon,
fails,
you down with us keeping this?
Are you all who has disembarked?
I'm still sitting in there waiting for this to happen.
I'm standing outside and looking at the plane judgmentally.
Do you not want me to
Gideon.
open up a portal inside this and slice this thing in half?
Or do we just want to send it back?
What's the least Gideon? What is the most offensive fuck you bouquet you can buy? Like
I-
in,
We could
in the
send him a
laws of
set of
etiquette.
Fantastic Four toys.
I mean, yeah, we should do that, but like in the laws of etiquette and everything, I know that there's a specific language that flowers have. Do you know what fuck you is in flowers?
Yes, not buying them when there is cause to buy them.
I feel like if we're gonna send this back, we should be polite, but we should also be like on the same level of snobby as he is.
Black roses and burn ointment.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I will fucking look up. I need to know actually what is fuck you in flowers. Hold on. Continue without me.
All right. Is anyone else actually disembarking?
I'm waiting for a decision on whether or not we want to keep this or if we want to just send it back or anything like that.
I think Gideon wants to send it back, yeah.
Ah. I now know how to say fuck you in flowers. I'm so proud.
Is it a very
Apparently.
delicate assortment of
Okay, yes, actually, it is geraniums, foxglove, meadowsweet, yellow carnations, orange lilies. It's very, very pretty, if you can see that.
Oh, that is.
That's
But geraniums means stupidity, foxglove means insincerity, meadowsweet means uselessness, yellow carnations mean you have disappointed me, and orange lilies mean hatred.
Yes.
So,
Since when do orange lilies mean hatred?
I don't fucking know, man.
That's random.
Flowerology is strange and frightening. Yeah, I vote we send that back with the jet.
And all the fucking all the Fantastic Four merch we can find. Like including the cheap shit, but also like the expensive shit. So that it's like it's clearly a gift that has had thought behind it. Not just something we just grabbed off the store. What, man? I didn't get a
Whatever
chance
the
to be a bitch
Marvel
last session.
equivalent of like a Stretch Armstrong, but Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Just like put that in the cockpit.
If we can
But
do that,
yeah,
I'll
so
be
we're
happy.
trolling Doctor Doom before we send back his stupid.
I'm guessing
idiot
we're not
jet.
going to be allowed to keep this thing. I will have taken as many schematics of this thing as I could, but I would not want Doom's
Are you planning to plug
technology.
it back into it?
I mean, I would have tried to grab as much about it as I could before I disconnected. So on the moment that I was connected last time.
Yeah, obviously. That was like base.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah, so
plugging
I tried
into
to
the
grab-
plane?
No, I plugged into the plane on the way back because that's how I learned about the techno plague. There was only one file in it, and it was a fuck you to me. Like, man, I was there. I was in the computer. No, I'd rather rebuild it if we can. I don't want Doom's hand on any of our tech, if I can be entirely honest with everybody.
Yeah, this whole thing's probably made of tracking devices or spyware or some such.
Yeah.
What? No. Why would I do something so nefarious as that? That's cheap parlor tricks.
Yeah, just like
What I've done
Doom.
is way more insidious. So, you are.
Yeah,
Who's doing what? You're all just sitting there waiting for a flower delivery, or what's the?
I'm gonna
I
get
will
up.
portal and get a flower delivery,
Listen,
come back, put it on the thing.
I'm outside and making some phone calls.
Recluse, what are you up to?
What am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Are we back home?
Are you hopping off
Yep.
the plane?
Yeah. We're just on the plane at the
Oh.
park that we were.
Oh, have we landed?
Yes.
Gonna sneak off the plane as quick as I can. I'm just gonna
You- Time to go.
the door opens. I'm out. And, and I'm gonna go to Publix.
Okay. Okay.
Gonna make a spider stir fry. Not actual spiders, but
What,
Oh, I bet that would be good though.
a little crunchy, but no.
Listen, guys, arachnophobia.
I'm sorry.
If you bring
No.
a spider stew to this, I will fucking leave.
No. Like probably upside down.
What's
stir
Hector
fry.
up to?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just like, if you try and feed Synapse actual spiders, we're gonna have a conversation that's going to be off stream,
That
and
would
it's
be
not gonna be pretty.
That could be cruel. I would never do that. That's no.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
What's Hector up to? Hector?
What's Hector doing?
Yeah, what's Hector doing?
Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
it have we just landed or has it like the next day?
Nope.
I think we've just landed
We
because
just
we're
landed.
We have
Yeah,
been
I get the
just
feeling
landed
because
for the
we're
past
being
5
petty.
hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Around what time is it during the day?
About 3 hours after you fought the
Doombot.
Doombot in the
What time
park.
of day did we
So,
fight the
About
Doombot?
9 a.m.
At night.
We fought it,
It's like
At night.
yeah, we fought
2 in the
fought it
morning.
morning.
Basically, I'll give you it's probably 4 a.m.
oh,
Hey,
no wonder Zan was so
Checks
petty
his
towards
watch.
Doom. He's cranky.
And he starts walking off to the training room because this is when he normally wakes up to work out. He's just like,
Are we-
not the first time I've had to go through things with 0 sleep.
can we just go to home? Can we just
So
go to
there's
the base?
2 of you left, still on the plane.
I 100% am getting those flowers, putting them on the thing, and then I'm getting off the plane. Just saying.
Are
I
you
wanna
trying
be
to
that-
portal?
Ah, yes. I'm guessing that doesn't work.
It does not work.
Yeah, I figured. Hey, son of a bitch.
It's that
Fine.
same grid work underneath.
I really don't like him.
Yeah, who'd have think a megalomaniac dictator would be so petty? I hate this
Gideon, do you
plane
know
and
how to
everything
blow
it
this up?
stands for.
I'm gonna come off the plane. She's pissed off. She's coming off the plane. I'm guessing it's gonna fly away in a second, but
Zan Andrews.
Yeah,
Are you
he's
getting off
following
the plane?
Synapse.
Okay. The moment your feet hit the ground, the hatch closes. The plane literally takes off VTOL and it's gone.
I don't like it.
And we can narrate through. Basically, you all return to the base. Which is not a lot far.
I mean, Synapse can just do a portal, take them back there.
Oh, that's true.
Like, there's no reason to
Portal's
fucking
working
drive
now.
there. Yeah, she just opens the portal to like the ready room kind of thing where all of the gear that we have, like the where we get ready to go out on missions. She just opens a portal to that. I'm gonna make it that that's generally where she's going to be opening and closing her portals in the base.
Yep.
Like, unless it's
Put
for
them
her
at the bottom
own
of the
personal
fire
use.
holes. Got it.
Yes, 100%. I will do that at some point. No,
There's
I just like
there's
the
gonna be
idea
like
that she
a
has
marking in the room that's like keep this area clear.
yeah. It's just
Like just a
it's good to
dotted
have it
line
established.
circle.
And I like the idea that she'll have it memorized to the point where it's almost instinctive when she wants to go to the base, that's where she'll open it up.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, great, thanks.
I mean, what?
I mean, it's better than her trying to figure out where the fuck in the base to go.
That's
each
true.
time. So
Oh, look. I'm half phased into a medical gurney. Whoops. All right. Yes. So you pop in into the ready room. Everything is and as soon as you appear, the lights come on, the motion lights. Everything is as you remember it. You haven't gone back through time or anything.
That we know of.
Why am I even
why are
saying?
you why would you be that specific?
Oddly specific there, Mike.
I'm not saying
Did we
anything.
go back in time?
You have not. No, I'm just trolling you.
Fuck, man.
Did we even know?
Exactly. I mean, no, you haven't.
Okay, I'm
I mean,
going
yes,
to
we would know. My phone wouldn't work because the dates don't align.
Or it would,
Oh no.
because it's a Nokia.
Yeah, but like
And
it wouldn't
and
have like
defies
it would
the laws of physics.
Okay,
He just
so
looks
can I
down
just
and the
get
date is 2482.
Can I just get the sequence of events that has happened in the last few days for us? We fought well, you guys fought the tree that was stealing souls.
Mhm.
We got our souls jacked, and that's happened in that same instance. We came back, and then we fought at the bank.
Mm-hmm. That was all one day.
That was one day.
Oh,
And
we
then
also had
Solstice
that,
disappeared.
That same day, we also talked to Oberon.
Oh, yep, talked to Oberon. This is all in one day.
Mm-hmm.
One day. Is this what it is, or are we canonically saying that this has taken place over a couple of weeks?
It has been
I
a
just
couple
need-
of days.
A couple of days. I just need to
Yeah,
know
this is
how
like
long
day
it has
3.
been that Solstice has been missing.
Day and a half.
Because day and a half. Because at this
Yeah,
point,
pretty much.
Synapse is worried, and she's going to be trying to find him, even though we know he's been kidnapped by someone. Which is going to be a very interesting thing for you to learn, CJ. Here's the news: you got kidnapped by a dummy mummy. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
oh no. Are we sure Solstice is on our
Oh,
side
no.
anymore? We've seen how the internet reacts to these kinds of villains.
I mean, yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, so
This is Sparrow Synapse's villain arc.
Huh?
Or Solstice?
I didn't hear anything you just said.
No, that's okay. I'm good. I said the wrong word anyway, it's fine.
questionable.
Okay, cool. So if Solstice has only been missing for a day and a half, I imagine I would have set internet crawlers to try and pick up any kind of track or disturbances to try and figure out where that portal might have taken him or where he might have gotten teleported to. I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to find him, but I wanted to establish that Synapse was looking for him.
Well, here's the question, even on a meta level in terms of game mechanics and such. When you know this is going to fail, do you let them roll anyway?
I
mean,
would say
she doesn't need to have succeeded. I'm just saying that's what she was doing.
Obviously, no
Like-
longer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's not going to succeed. I know that. But I just want to
No,
establish that that's what she was doing. As soon as anyone on the
So
team goes
start,
missing, that's what
you
she's
start
doing.
checking, you plug into your tech is super familiar, everything is where you placed it. You basically immediately start tracing and doing anything you can to kind of figure out where Solstice be. You check movement cameras around his apartment. You check everything, any news, disturbances of anything, and there is literally no trace of it.
I figure you guys have just seen Synapse come through this portal, barely just like take off the mask and chuck it to her side, and immediately she's got her tech kind of floating in front of her as she's walking along. She may bump into a wall or two, but the tech is protected by like the telekinetic field. She's not. Just...
I imagine after like the first bump while Hector is walking over to the training center, he just goes, "Oy vey," and he just basically like picks her up and starts walking her towards her room so she stops running into things.
All right, so you're walking
immediately
away.
legs crossed, just like holding the tech. She's fine.
John Recluse is coming back with stir-fry food.
Yep.
Gideon Price is probably heading to his office to do Gideon Price stuff.
Among
And
other
Andrews
things,
is-
I am organizing mandatory therapy on a weekly basis for everyone.
What?
Zan Andrews
Totally
is
fair.
With the
probably
rider that the bank accounts that they were granted once they joined up are going to become emptied out and reduced to 0 if they miss their scheduled therapy.
What?
Okay.
mandatory therapy.
Joke's on
Wait,
you.
wait, hold on.
Zan
I
didn't
have a
know
role
about
play
those.
thing for that. Gideon is telling Hector this, and Hector just blinks. He's like, "You know I'm Latin, right?"
Do you require a different language of therapy?
One, that would be nice, but also, and I'm making a small joke, but to prove a point, what's therapy?
And make a note, your calendar pops up 2 mandatory instances of therapy.
It's like the first therapy session, make sure he's not going to commit an international war crime. The second therapy session, going into the whatever the fuck prompted that
Yep.
response to being told about
Yep.
therapy.
And
Yeah.
Zan Andrews is wandering away to
Zan will be
Potter in the tech room.
yeah, he's going to the tech room. He's working on some blueprints, and like as it is 4 a.m. and he has had like a bite of food from a skillet and a big gulp of energy
big gulp.
coffee,
Yep.
he's gonna crash hard. But as he's losing consciousness, he's just like, "Oh no, I hope my bike doesn't get ticketed." Because his bike has just been unattended at the college for 3 days.
I'll bring that home. Like, I'm assuming she's got the telekinetic telepathic field still up. So hearing that, she literally is just gonna open a portal. Hector, can you grab Zan's back for him, please?
Turn, he's gone. He's walked over to the training room now.
You start as you're all walking away in your individual ways. Behind you, where you were mere moments ago, flicker. And it's sort of like it's this expanding energy matrix of some kind, and it's sort of getting larger, whitish purple. And then
That's not me.
a flash. White bright light. And you see a figure step out of a portal. Almost like they were dipped in dry ice, sort of just frost dripping off of them, cascading, blues and whites in the wardrobe. Seems to have a staff. Nothing. Disappointed. All right.
No. I'm just sitting here like, wait a minute, wasn't Solstice was summer colors? Why is he now not summer colors?
How do you know it's Solstice?
Well, like,
I mean, I'm not reacting because I'm expecting at some point that you will tell me whether I recognize or not recognize this
Yeah,
figure,
we were
which
waiting
will
for the rest
definitely
of
Fair enough.
affect my reaction to it.
I'm
Because I'm not
disappointed.
gonna stab a person I recognize immediately.
Fair.
I am going to stab a person I do not recognize immediately if they're appearing in my headquarters.
We were trying to figure out how to Gandalf the White him.
I will
But
say
yeah,
Synapse sense of tech weight is kind of gathered.
And your vision clears. The white and blue is now summer colors with a lean, muted. But yes, what you see is your compatriot.
Sorry, that was way too bright. I don't know how to fix that. Oh,
Solstice.
oh, you're all here. Perfect.
You're okay. I've been worried about you. Where the hell have you been?
Oh, I think it's only been a day and change in
days.
your time. I've
Enough?
wait, did you not see my note?
What no?
Oh.
It's
I
been a
just-
rough
Note on the back of the
day.
card.
Oh yeah, there was a note, wasn't there?
You grabbed that.
Okay.
TK grabbed the note.
In my defense, I have been in the hospital this week
Fair.
and I'm very
Yeah.
tired.
There was a note. If you recall, back even for the viewers, if there's anybody other than us, there was a bubble that sort of popped up, and a woman with iron gray hair, very stern, very tight business attire sort of thing, popped up a bubble around herself and Solstice, and everything outside the bubble stopped. And they talked for a brief moment, seemed in super speed to everyone else. And Solstice wrote something on a card, reached outside the bubble and dropped it. And then, zoop, she disintegrated the
Yeah.
crystal cat, and then, zoop, the bubble disappeared.
I apologize. Not the best way to depart this group. However, time was of the essence. Although time, it seems, is a little more malleable in the hands of some than others. So for me, I think I was gone a little bit longer than the rest of you, and so it's heartwarming to see all of you here.
It's been about 2
I've
weeks.
missed you. Yes, about 2 weeks, it would seem. How is everyone? Tell me, what have I missed?
And having stumbled back because of the spike of brief panic from the telepathic network, he'll just be like, yeah, we swap bodies because of the international incident. I bounced off a plane. Yeah, that's about it. I think I'm banned from the coffee. Are you a wizard? I thought you were like a sorcerer. What's with the stick?
This was perhaps a gift or a token of my good work. Not quite sure, but if anything, it's to help us prepare for a potential encounter with a man named Doom.
You're a few hours late on that one, buddy.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's been a day and a half. You've met with him. You've
it's been a
spoken.
rough day and a half.
Ow.
You're still here, which means you did not antagonize him, I'm sure.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe it'd
They
be
did.
easier if I
Immensely.
just showed you what happens.
Really?
If you don't mind.
Oh, you're still here, so you didn't step in it. Oh no.
Yes, please show me. Also,
For
hi.
once. Hi. For once, instead of just using her mind, Synapse is going to come over and basically very gently take your hand, and is going to same process as always. She just really missed you, so she's just like gonna grab your hand and like kind of bring it up between hers and do the telepathic link that way, and just do the quick download for you. And what you get as you're getting that is she was basically fucking terrified the entire time. Like this bone-shaking fear. She lost her powers. Everybody lost their powers. That was fucking terrifying. Raylan yeeted her at a fucking robot in mid-combat.
I like her priority. I love her priorities of fear. Is that she lost her powers. She was thrown at a robot. International incident? Nah, that's fine.
Okay, in her
criminality,
defense,
we're not
like
gonna
she's
talk about
already wanted by the law. She's already being hunted by the law. So, like, what is one more pissed off official in her books? like on a scale of holy shit to, she's kind of like, yeah, we pissed off a government official, but I lost the very thing that has been part of my life since I was born. Feel like that's more of a focus.
Don't forget to tell about the kid you saved.
Oh.
Oh.
So you get
that wasn't really...
you get flashes of sort of memory as they kind of come up, and the story kind of gets deviated to a scene where Synapse sort of portals over and steps between a child who had fallen and what looked like a wraith or an undead, like a banshee or something, and that sort of that mind track leads to a sorcerer calling himself Dirk Bane. The word dark holders. Which
you said Dirk holders. I was like,
no,
that's the
I
lamest.
mean, yes, but no.
That's his own
Dirk and the
squad
Dirk
within the
Hold-
larger
Dark Hold.
organization.
Who are obsessed with, and you know this, they are obsessed with Morgana Le Fay. And you were told to watch for them specifically by Caroline. So they're active. They're actively doing whatever it is they're doing. Had something to do with this robot, which led our group into this hidden base through a payphone. An old payphone. And because the module was from 1991. And then the confrontation with Doom. A little bit of sort of that telepathic sort of where the emotion goes with it sort of thing. A bit of pride in fooling the machine into thinking she was Doom. And then immediate regret, realizing that the machine announced to the complex, welcome Dr. Doom. That driven hacker curiosity is sort of prevailing into this next scene where you envision them going into a computer complex, a computer room with big, massive servers with big, lots of tech, and plugging into it, trying to download data, some schematics or something. Appreciating the KGB fob that was given by Gideon Price as a decoy. A robot animating, the doors closing, using portals to basically slice a Guardian robot in half, portaling out into the park, being then attacked by an even larger robot, it flashing purplish energy at them, losing the powers, losing the grid, massive amounts of fear, Dr. Doom.
And then that whole Latveria trip.
And then flying to Latveria.
And
Fear
getting
makes
choked
the
out by an
revulsion.
uppity Roomba.
Hey!
Say hi. Say hi. He's getting a bit sleepy, so he wants me to hold him.
Absolutely. Everybody don't swear.
It's
There's a
okay. He
child.
can't hear anything. You're good.
Yes! I was so worried I'm Australian, that's like half my vocabulary.
All right.
All right. So
I was muted. I did need to hear Hector say that on camera. I need a recording of him saying that the kid can't hear us speak.
Yes. Hello. This is I, Alejandro, player of Hector. I am currently wearing headphones where all of my computer's audio is going to. My son, unless we are shouting at the top of our lungs, cannot hear any foul language we are using. So, dear viewers, do not worry. We are good.
all right.
Harpies feather duster.
That's a good one. I'm going to use that later.
Herpes feather duster.
So
Yeah,
Or
so
lots
you
of
Yu-Gi-Oh
basically
thing.
lots of mixed emotions, lots of sort of chaotic, frenetic energy.
would the moment when she thought Jaguar died, would that also have been transferred?
That was briefly before you teleported
Yeah.
to save the kid.
So the interesting thing you'd notice at that point is when that moment happens, all of like the frenetic energy around her had in this memory is gone. It is just cold, calculated reason. Almost very robotic, very much a
Not reason, but okay.
no, reason in wanting to hurt, cause as much
Yeah.
pain as possible
Just-
in that moment.
Yeah.
That
Sharp
kind of reason,
focus.
not logic.
You remember her going through a similar thing before, when her
When
tech
she
was
got-
When
attacked
she took a
hard,
nap.
and she was
She got knocked the fuck out.
with the thing and the tranquilizer and that whole incident.
She does kind of try and skip over it, though. I'm going to be entirely honest. She doesn't. She tries to
And
not
there's a lot
hide
of
it, but just tries to skip ahead. So because she's a little bit.
it's like
but you
there's
would
like a
get all of
synapse
it.
in her brain tucking all these things into a cabinet called repressed. Don't mind me, I'm just here. Don't look at this.
Yes.
Just look over there.
And she kind of releases. It's
Oh.
been a long couple of days. I'm sorry. That's probably going to give you a bit of a headache.
You say fuck you and flowers? Did I
Yes,
make that
actually.
up?
No, it's actually really interesting. A quick Google search kind of told me how to do it. And I really wanted to, but he wouldn't let me portal off the plane. So now I'm thinking I'm just going to send them like through the mail.
One moment.
Oh, the shipping's going to be outrageous on that.
Is
but worth
Raylan
it.
in the room? Or are you in the kitchen?
Tell me you're
Making a
here.
stir
Come on, be
fry?
here.
Oh,
Be
he's gonna
here.
get yoked.
I'm around. Well, I'm on the ceiling.
Kind of crawls in and Gremlin here, and he kind of like lowers himself down upside down in the ceiling. Like in that first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
He even lifts up his mask.
just a little.
Hope reigns eternal.
Did you? We don't throw Synapse. I don't know if Gideon gave you a talking to after this. That doesn't happen.
Are you talking to Raylon right then?
Yes.
Oh,
Look at who you have at your disposal to throw.
I mean, they were
Turns and only sees Steel Aegis there because Hector has been gone
Yeah.
for like the
A
past
very
40
tired
minutes.
Steel
There's
Aegis.
Hector.
No, I'm guessing you just got like a yank to say Solstice is back. Get back here.
Well, couple of things. First, web down a little bit. How dare you just leave and not say anything?
Okay, fine.
That makes you an elf asshole.
I accept that.
I don't know how to say it in Elven, but I will borrow the skill of la hip. I made that up. But yeah, it's elf curse words.
Gibberish.
Second, so about that. That didn't happen.
Are you
At
trying
that-
to gaslight Synapse?
Are you serious right
Oh.
now?
Also, I'm gonna make some chilaquiles. So if you
No.
want,
Yes, please go
And
do that.
This is pulse of energy around it. No, we're having this conversation right now. I didn't want to do this because I like you, Raylan. I think you're kind of cool. I think you're very fun. But what the hell is wrong with you? I would also like to just take a quick second and say, me yelling at you right now is Synapse. No, like
Yeah.
I just want to make it clear that I'm not
Mhm.
actually yelling at you.
I'm not.
Cool.
It doesn't bother me.
Cool. Just needed to get that out of the way because this is gonna get heavy.
Maybe we can talk about it when we all sleep and have like proper breakfast. I'll cook in the morning, make your favorite things. I know you like chocolate chip waffles.
Doing this. Do you think giving stuff fixes things?
No, but I think that sometimes we get emotional when we have an empty stomach and it's kind of late. So we can talk about it in the morning. Then we can,
Will we talk about it in the morning, Raylan? Or will you run away again?
Yes.
I don't run away.
You did it at the ship.
you
You've
run
done
away.
it.
Yeah.
Every time something comes up that you're not ready to handle.
That is not true, is it?
I'm gonna just like push each memory of when you fucked off.
Like punch him
In
with
the-
memories
yeah,
of him running.
It's not gentle. It is not gentle. It is very sharp,
And
like
he-
a shard of ice in your brain. Actually, yes.
That never happened.
Okay,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm going to make us breakfast.
You know what? You know what, Raylan? I know I am not the best person here. I know I have so much I need to work on. I have been making mistakes from day one,
Yeah.
and there is this thing in me that could kill everyone, and I am aware of that. But at the
Yeah.
damn least, I don't pretend. Yeah, I'm not dangerous. When we go on missions, you lot trust that I can hold it, and when I can't, you know. And none of it has ever turned against you. You put me in danger. I'm supposed to trust all of you with my life. I can't fight for shit. I can't. And you threw me at this thing. What am I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? And it's not even that you did that. It's not, because I could get adrenaline. I could get a fight. Fine. It's that you don't care. I could have died. You don't care. I could have gotten so hurt. And I need to trust someone when they're at my back. And right now, I don't trust you. Because you don't take it seriously. Is this a game to you? Is it? Is this a game? Is this? Because you swing around and you're having fun. And I get it, because it is fun to be out doing good things. But you understand that this is life or death for me. I don't have a lot of that handy-dandy regeneration crap. I can't walk off flows that you do. I am just some freaking idiot I didn't even want to be a hero. I didn't want to do any of this. I just wanted to fulfill a promise and get this fucking thing off my neck. And you act like this is some fucking game. Why? Why, Rylan? Is it malicious? I have been trying so hard. And I know that y'all are cool-ish now, but you gave Gideon so much shit for not being fun for not doing things the way you do, but he has tried so hard to be better, and I have not seen you do that. I'm scared, and I don't want to go in a fight knowing that you could just do that and it's not going to matter to you.
I definitely put a hand like slowly on your shoulder, just like support, barely any weight on it.
She is like so tense and shaking. Explain it to me, Raylan. Explain to me your thought process. Tell me that this isn't a game to you, that you understand people could die, that people are dying.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my mic made a weird sound, and I was like, pss, pss, pss. Okay. I'm very well aware that people can die. No, I don't think it's a game.
Never, ever put me in games like that again. Do you understand me?
Yes.
No, you better understand me, because if you do, and I die, that is on you. I know how. I know you're kind of like the fun-loving guy. But if you put me in a situation like that again, and I'm not quick enough to portal out, or I'm not with it enough to protect myself like I had to with my shield, I could have gotten hurt. And that's going to be your fault. You understand that, right?
Yes.
Good. I think I need to drink.
I'd like to have that on my conscience again.
I'm just so damn tired.
I understand. For what it's worth, I'm really, really sorry. It was never my intent to make you feel like you were going to die or anything. I don't need any more people to die around me.
Thank you. Thank you for apologizing. Because you didn't, and all I could think was this was fun for you.
No.
And then you just tried to offer me stuff like that made it better, and it doesn't. Because stuff don't travel when you're dead.
Oh,
And you know,
I'm very well aware. Again,
It's just-
I am really sorry. That was kind of messed up. Spider things kind of went off, and I was like, do something. But I understand what you mean. It's not all fun and love and OnlyFans. It's just a lot more complicated than that. Also, I appreciate you being honest and vulnerable, but can we not bring Gideon in this again, please? Yeah. I can like he actually looks legit very confused. And like I guess if you're actually like peering his mind, he's actually like something's trying to come up and he's like forcing it down like somebody's face. And he's just so I'm right. Well, pink lemonade and biscuits. I'm gonna go to the kitchen. And he kind of like awkwardly turns around and shuffles out of the room. Welcome back, Solstice, Winter
Thank you.
Ranger. Or was it Summer
Congratulations,
Ranger?
by the way.
Congratulations on what?
I saw something Synapse showed me.
Hey, what did Synapse show you?
Never mind.
Oh God, not that. Well, wait. Okay, yeah, thanks.
She kind of crosses her arms, watching you go.
You know, I think that's the best we could have asked for.
Feel bad because, you just got home. That's not fair on you to have to listen to that.
No, you know how it is. You couldn't just show me what happened. I had to feel it as well. So I think I just reacted with what you had been feeling. It was unfair that you had to push those feelings down and not get your moment to let them out.
It's been a shitty couple of days.
I imagine.
I miss you.
You know, I've missed you all as well. Though I did find myself wondering if you were okay. I know the rest of these men are either indestructible or very powerful, but it made me worry that no one had their eye on you. But that aside, I think perhaps some rest might be best. There's a lot of information to be shared, but with clearer minds, perhaps.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the scan down of the place and make sure all the security systems are turned on, and then we can meet for breakfast in a couple hours. Everyone, right?
Is it not nighttime?
It's at 4 a.m.
It's technically morning.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Okay, yes. Perhaps a quick nap.
You're not gonna disappear again, right?
No. Not by my own, at least.
How would you do that promise? I'm tired of people disappearing on
Not this time.
me.
He disappears.
Motherfucker.
I think it would be fun if at this moment 2 things are realized. One just by Synapse and the other by everyone. One, Synapse, when you messaged me saying Solstice is here, get over here, you did not hear a response whatsoever.
I'm sure.
Oh,
And 2, I think at this point, everyone would be hearing a very loud booming noise coming from the training room.
So much
wish
for
we were
rest.
different now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm such an asshole.
I'm going. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
do this emotional charge moment into another emotionally charged moment. I'm fucking fine.
mask back on. Okay.
Also to the training
Take a
room.
shower when I'm dead.
What do they see?
Yeah, even better, you'll get washed.
So, the normal training room, I'd like to imagine it was designed with a collaboration of Hector, Zan, and Gideon. Like Zan designed the shit, Hector made suggestions, and Gideon paid for everything and said no to the really bad ideas. So normally it looks a little messy, like those old school gyms, but still organized. Along with the high-tech super training shit like you'll see in the Teen Titans animated series. However, 2 things are amiss. Number 1, shit is thrown around and broken in ways that make it very clear Hector has been going on a bit of a rager in here. Number 2, Hector is currently glowing, and it looks kind of like his skin on his arms is disintegrating a little bit.
Yeah?
Doing
As when
okay
you run
there,
in,
buddy?
he is looking at his hands and breathing really heavy.
Hector? Hector, you okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did I
How'd
see
you
any
melt
of
your
this?
hands, dude?
In
This is new.
Synapse's memory? Nothing
You
about
did-
him.
No, what you would have seen is him giving up his nanites to Doom to save
Yes.
Synapse laptop.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot. about him.
Doom
I'm sure
did
you
say
did.
that the nanites were limiting him.
Synapse, is there anything that the sensors and doodads and what's-its are picking up?
Do I know anything about this? Have I seen anything like this? Have I read about anything like this? Can I use my 2 edges to find out if I know anything about this?
This would be some very obscure knowledge.
How lucky that I'm focused on that.
All right.
I wish
I'll
Aegis
allow
knew
it.
more than
Okay,
basic first aid.
that's logic.
Someone
right?
in this room needs to.
That's a logic, yes.
Can I assist?
Since we are not recording the map, do you want me to still roll and roll 20 or should I use click clacks?
You can use whatever you like.
Click clacks.
What flags it is.
Use an edge on a 2. Use my second edge on a 3.
Yeah,
Did you
Synapse
say you were
in there and hacking away. You can probably get another edge out of that if we're
okay? I'll use an edge on a 4. Okay. So that is going to be 17.
And what is it you're looking for?
I'm trying to recognize what's going on here. I'm trying to recognize if this is like a condition, if this is related to something, if this is some sort of internal or external influence, like what's going, like basically just trying to investigate the symptoms that we are seeing with an eye towards recognizing what it might be or what the cause might be. Where might I find knowledge about what it might be?
You do a bit of a deep dive because you mentioned. Did we actually ever mention the name of the doctor?
No, I think Hector has just called him the Doc.
Doc.
Yeah.
So obscure individual. So that wouldn't really. It's a lot of sort of rabbit holes that you might go down. With regards to the doctor itself.
I think he would have
Experimental
mentioned
science, there's not a lot to go on because the more you open up that door sort of thing, the more you're looking into, hammer industries, Roxxon oil, you've got all these other, there's a whole subset of former Nazi scientists that did experimental stuff, and you go the whole Captain America route, and then super soldier seruming this and that, the other thing. Johann Schmidt, you go with down a different path with Dr. Bruce Banner and gamma radiation
he
research
would
and
have mentioned
technology.
that the serum was gamma related. That's just something Hector knows.
And you sort of lean towards that. But even then, it's a big jumble of a lot of stuff. Like, well, sifting through this is going to take a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
What else is happening with it?
So as he's looking, he's doing the thing you'll see athletes do in real life where like when they started shaking really bad and so they're centering themselves and figuring out what's going on. And then he looks up and is like, "Hey, Serafina, Zan, you mind helping me out real quick?"
What do you need?
All right.
What do you need?
Pointing at Synapse. Watch the sensors real quick. Hey, Zan,
Yeah.
hit me as hard as you fucking can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Zan's gonna
Senses are on
walk
mine.
Like
up.
imagine I'm Doom.
Yeah, he'll kind of do the loosen up a boxer thing, and you know what? What if Zan just used his new power?
Yep.
Do
You know,
it.
the one what hurt
do
really.
Do
Okay,
it.
let's
Do
do
it.
it, do 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 it.
All right, so make a close attack. So this will just be a little boopity boop. Let's see. The 16 hit his melee.
I will let it hit me.
So short answer, no. Long answer, yes.
Actually, a 16 matches my melee, so is it defender's win?
Yeah, that's a win. That's an attacker. Tie goes to
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it.
So he
Beats it,
he
beats
does
it.
actually hit me without me even letting him.
So yeah, Zan rears back, and as he starts to swing, you see that the his glove goes from being like a classic golden age like superhero glove to like a more techie gauntlet,
Oh, 90s.
and he is going to hit with a mechanically with a disrupt person, which it's supposed to be phasing, but screw that. This is hyper density at work.
Sure.
So this is going to ignore all health damage reduction. And
Uh-oh.
so it's only 16 damage. But yeah, this is going to be a center mass and just a what's that word when you can feel things? Is it palpable?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like just a palpable like shockwave coming from the actual point of impact. Like anyone outside the room could probably feel this.
So when it hits me, I would like to use my reaction to activate one of my new powers. Energy absorption.
Yep.
When the
Yep,
character takes any health damage done to them after applying any damage reductions, in this case, none, ignore it and add that number to their focus instead. This costs me 15 focus. This did 16 damage.
So you net +1.
You've gained.
Yep, I gained 1 focus.
I'm guessing Synapse sees.
Tower is
What
broken.
does she see?
Yes. So I would like to imagine, like, on the sensors, you see all the energy and density build up in Aegis, and as it hits Hector in the chest, you see the energy for a brief moment expand outwards, and then it all gets drawn back into Hector. And if you're scanning his body, I think you'd see that it's almost like his body is treating the energy like how an engine would treat fuel. It's moving it around. It's going to the rest of his body as he looks up at Zen and says, "Move."
Okay.
The,
And, yeah, Zan's gonna backpedal out of the way.
the telemetry. Basically, you can almost see, like you've heard these words before, and I'll teach you what they really mean, sort of thing. You get the energy coming off of the fist as he's coming in, anime style, the particulate, and it hits. The impact is a force, a minor force explosion that basically sort of moves everything, and you can see sort of like the impact hits the wall of muscle, and it's sort of basically it's almost like a shock absorption. It sort of pulls the force into the body. And then the body itself, you almost swells, almost sort of like just expands just that much more, which is impressive. And
as soon as Zan is out of the way, continuing to describe what it looks like from the sensors, Hector is going to focus on one of the target dummies we have that is made out of just solid concrete. And from everyone else's perspective, it looks like he's just moving faster than you've ever seen him before. What Synapse sees on the sensor is almost as if a mote of energy goes from where he is to where the target is. For those who are listening, I am using my super speed powers, but I am flavoring it as the Radon teleport. And you suddenly
He's like
see
an Echo Knight now.
and you suddenly see the gravity around him shift and basically pull him that direction. And the second he gets there, because that's not an action, he just touches the target, and I'm going to use my other new power, molecular destabilization.
Pardon?
Oh god.
He's like, what now?
When did you get that?
Well, you see, I'm now the same rank as the rest of you guys, meaning I had to level my stuff up. Which,
So-
according to this,
I still have to level up as well. Fuck.
I have to make a close range attack.
Yep.
And if I succeed, the object or target explodes. If it's a target I'm hitting, it still takes regular damage. I would imagine the explosions from how I'm reading is specifically for inanimate objects.
Yeah.
All targets
Please
within
don't,
two spaces.
don't explode me. Please don't explode me if you ever use this on me.
Oh no, I would never
I would
use this on
prefer
you.
all my blood to be on the inside.
I would never use
That's-
this on you, Synapse. You're safe. I promise.
Much appreciated.
That is insufficient limitations.
Not to me. I'm quite happy with them actually.
Oh, that's a fantastic success.
Nice.
That means
Oh no.
I double the damage, and this ignores any health damage reductions on the target.
Oh Jesus.
From the
This
sensors,
concrete dummy disintegrates. Like just the sheer amount of it's almost like it's too fast to track. Or it all happens sort of like in this instance of he's still standing here. But at the same time, a Hector-shaped force of energy flies in,
then Hector
And-
flies in after it like it's a time lapse.
and then Hector sort of moves in faster, and then Hector is almost like pulled into it like a gravity well, and with him, just the force of the magnitude of this impact just shatters this concrete thing into ricochets everywhere, and you're suddenly realizing that why the rest of the gym is all fucked up. And with this slight revelation, I've got an upgrade. Let's take a quick 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Everybody do some bio breaks. Get some water break. Hydration is great. Get some snacks. Bring some back for the rest of us, and we will continue our series of glow ups when you come back.
Nerd, bet you won't.
Oh no, the tango is
I
perfectly fine.
refuse.
No, you're fine with the tango.
It's not as easy as a dance as you guys think it is, but
Oh no, it isn't.
God, I wish I could
Fair.
dance. I'm so bad at it. I'm
Yeah,
too
just
clumsy
get
for
a-
that shit.
Short order
welcome
to
back.
get to not dance.
That's trauma.
hello.
Hi.
When we
didn't
left-
see you there. Welcome back.
Some power upgrades.
Hello there.
Yes.
Pick up right where we left off. And we have. What are we doing?
Well, Synapse is going to be like freaking out because she just saw the results that this thing that Hector just did, and everyone has just watched 3 different training dummies just disintegrate. So I feel like we should deal with that.
Yeah, should we get you like bandages or something?
He
Like,
holds up his hand, and you'll see as, even though it looked like it was disintegrating before, the skin is slowly coming back on. He's like, I think it's only when I like try. Know what I mean?
that's disgusting. But yeah, yeah.
Literally regrow parts of my torso.
You literally drank a coffee with an energy drink in it. You do not have a vote on what's disgusting.
I agree with Gideon. That's an insult to coffee.
There's
Can
a
we just go
difference
back to the
between
fact you
culinary
completely nullified
excellency and
that
body
power?
horror.
Hmm?
Yeah, that was impressive.
Didn't just absorb it. You literally, well, you didn't just take it. You absorbed it and then used it again on something else. You didn't get hurt. Your system didn't register any kind of pain.
Nope.
Your vitals were steady, and then you just disintegrated some stuff. Please tell me you can't do that to me. I don't want to be disintegrated. And please do not
mean,
break my tech, which is more important on this equation.
You see him stop, and it's one of those moments where he's very clearly translating this in his head in a way that makes sense in English. I was like, I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
Understandable.
So I think we're good.
Well, we're good, but the training room's going to need an overhaul.
Not it. You should immediately not it. I'm not cleaning this up.
We're going to have to replace the concrete with probably some kind of alloyed metal dummies.
He points to the bench press plates that are currently all smashed up and like in literal balls. That's
Was
where
wadding them up like scrap paper necessary?
I was in a
I'd do it
bad
if I could.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, Solstice is back. She's just gonna point over at Solstice.
Oh yeah, he's a wizard now. He's got a stick.
He turns and looks. ¿Qué onda?
But sorry.
Spanish for what's up.
Ah, yes. What is up with you?
Points
Are
at his
you
hand
okay?
that is still currently going back to normal.
Are you all right? Because we've already got one party member we have to worry about, kind of exploding in a different way.
Probably.
Are you? Probably.
I don't know.
yes.
Maybe the exploding thing should be monitored because you said those nanites were limiters, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is an hour after you got those taken out of you. Like we might have to monitor you.
Okay.
Yes. Are there any
Looks back
warning
at-
signs like your eyes glow or?
It's been at
Points
least
at
3
his
hours,
hand,
by the way.
the opposite of
Okay.
this.
So your hand stops glowing.
No. He points
stop
he points
regenerating.
specifically to the skin that's like just finishing reforming, so his hands look normal again. If they look like how they did before, it's probably I'm doing something with it. Also, why do you look different?
Oh, well, things happened. Things were learned. I had to take
Do you
advantage
want-
of time magic to learn things. I was told not to say too much just because it's complex and I've learned it all in Elvish, and to translate it in real time would be a real bother.
It helped me when I had to translate stuff to English for the first time to write it down in Spanish and then write it down in English. It takes a while, but it helps.
That is not a bad idea. Yes, perhaps I could write everything down. And then you could all
But
read
yeah,
it.
So just for like broad strokes, before our brains got all jumbled with a bunch of idiots, you got kidnapped by Morgan Le Fay's estranged daughter and learned time magic and had a little training arc of your own.
Yes, I wasn't kidnapped. I was willing. I wasn't giving an option to say no necessarily.
If you
But-
don't have the option to say no, that counts as kidnapping.
It's coercion.
There's a
But
number
yeah.
of laws that contradict
Yes.
the simplicity of that statement.
I was coerced.
I don't like that you know that.
I mean, to
I
be
have
fair,
to.
he had a this is meta. What is the thing called that you plug into a computer to download data?
USB.
Thank
A
you.
dongle.
You had a
USB.
dongle that
Dongle.
literally said KGB on it.
No, that's a fair point. You don't ask. It's a lot.
Gideon
Yeah,
swept
we're-
up past. We learned. We all knew this was coming as soon as we learned. We're
standing on a nuclear bomb. Like
neutral
I'm not
during the Civil
questioning
War.
anything Gideon pulls out of his pockets.
Yeah.
Why did you put that into quotation marks?
referencing
No,
how
don't worry
much
about
fun I had with the joking about it beforehand.
Oh, I
Noted.
missed this.
Okay.
So,
Solstice, I'm glad you're back.
do you
I'm
want
gonna go to bed.
Wise.
Not necessarily. It is what, 4:15 now in the morning?
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep.
You want to be technical? It's 4:31 a.m. for me right now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
The heroes are now on sparrow time.
Goodness.
Get wrecked,
Definitely
motherfuckers.
all go to sleep then.
I would love to.
I'll have breakfast ready when you all
That's
wake up.
Sparrow talking, or is that
Could be both. A column B.
method acting? That's what it is. Cool.
Are you gonna be all right if we rest, Hector? Do you need someone to stay up with you, monitor you?
He's actually eating, by the way. Like, you see him pull out a fully cooked steak, like, out of a section in the gym that is just called protein necessity.
It's a full tomahawk steak.
He pulls out a full-on
I
steak.
really want it to be like a fucking axe, like size steak.
Yeah, this is my actual lunch, but like it's a full-on tomahawk steak. By the way, Zen,
Yeah.
you were right. It was the salting issue that it was adding too much by the machine.
Okay.
I'm going to bed.
Good
Yeah,
night. Sleep tight.
Portal opens. She walks through. She's that lazy.
Oh yeah, that's a thing she can do now.
Wait, what?
Bitch.
What?
Yeah, she said you taught it to
me.
her.
But you just
I made that
you
canon.
perfected it in a day and a half.
She's smart.
I mean, to be fair, I've seen when I look at your magic stuff and I look at the programming stuff they do, it looks the same to me, so maybe there's some correlation.
That's fair.
Les,
It could be.
I was kind of in your mind, and I learned that. You're
Well,
very helpful. This is just coming back over the neural net. She's not come back. She's coming over the neural network.
Synapse, go to sleep.
You just get an image of Synapse just collapsing into like this giant beanbag that she uses as her bed as she's talking to you. Just like faceplant. Thumbs up.
All right, she's sleeping.
I mean,
Cool.
yeah, I guess the connection would go down when she's asleep, eh?
Unless
Probably.
Crotus keeps it up.
I mean, we established that he couldn't. It had to be me.
Nice.
That is true,
You-
Crotus.
We've established he can do a bootleg version of the network
Yes.
Yeah.
that no one liked.
I like to think that she's got a low level vibe. Like the network's not active, but she is
It's
connected
playing
still to
movie
everybody.
music.
Everyone is constantly getting Z's projected.
I was thinking more like exhaustion, just like her sleeping, but like a faint. You know when a cat falls asleep on your lap? That kind of content quietness? That's what you kind of get from Synapse as she falls asleep. And I would imagine that she doesn't sleep deeply enough. Like, so you guys can't talk to each other, but I feel like Synapse would not let go of that network until she is completely out. Mostly because she's so worried about everyone getting hurt. You know?
Has Synapse ever communicated the reason why, or does she just keep it up?
She just keeps it up. She hasn't communicated.
Yeah, why would someone with trauma communicate?
I don't know. Sometimes people over-explain.
I mean, I do, but
That's
she
true.
doesn't.
Okay. All right. Well, she's sleeping and can somehow keep that up even when she's unconscious.
It's mostly like very barely there, kind of thing.
I know this. Hector doesn't. He's taking what you said at face value. When it says, "Yeah, I can," it just stays up when I'm asleep. It's a thing I can do.
Yeah.
So,
Any of you fucking shout, and you're getting doused by water. Just
With
wake
that,
up with a
Trigger
portal
the fire
open above your
suppressants
bed.
in our room.
No,
with that last thought from our dear friend Synapse, does anyone have any requests for breakfast? Because I'm not going to sleep.
You have any Chinese?
Zan is just thinking about his bed.
I can make Chinese, yeah.
Chinese takeout.
Homemade Chinese takeout.
Yeah, takeout. I don't know exactly what he gets. Fuck, man.
Gideon, any requests?
No, other than you make your therapy appointments.
I do not promise to talk.
No, just go to the therapy. The therapist will do the rest.
Okay. Note to self, figure out how Hector would act during a therapy session. Hey, Raylon, you need to sleep?
Gideon has absolutely hired Sean Garrison for this.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Probably not for a bit.
You mind making the chilaquiles you made? I really liked them.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I was going to make some stir fry later, but now that Solstice is here, I can get a recipe for stir fry.
Chilaquile stir fry.
Oh, I think you're on to something.
Everyone just kind of hears that softly go through the mental network. Like one of those intrusive thoughts that's so small and insignificant it fits through.
Also, have you seen a picture around of a random two people on it that it's not me on it, but it may be somewhere around? I've been trying to find it.
Are you asking if I've seen a picture of people who look like you?
One person may look like me, but it's not.
So I was going to guess you just had a photo of your parents for some reason. I'm not gonna ask. Raylon, is that picture of you in a compromising situation?
Oh, we've seen those.
Do you need help?
He would look at you kind of like in a, what the hell? Look like
You see in his eyes, this is just like the only reference he has for people talking like this is when other wrestlers got caught doing shit they're not supposed to, and they're asking him saying, "Hey, can you please cover for me? People will believe anything you say."
no, it's not me in a compromising position.
So it is just a person who looks like you.
Yes.
Okay. What is in the photo so I can keep an eye on it, out for it?
A guy that kind of looks like me, but it's not me,
Mhm.
in front of a Mormon church thing, and people that sort of look like my parents, but not. And there's an X over one of them. Well, two of them, but yeah.
I look around. Is Gideon still here?
Yeah. It's just
Okay.
watching you.
Okay, I will keep an eye out for a picture of people who look like you in front of a Mormon church but are not you.
Yeah.
And also apparently you can see once again he's just so confused. Like he's taking what you're saying at face value and they're like, okay, he's probably asking me to look for a picture of his parents that he can't find. But it's like he's trying to go with the he doesn't seem to want me to say that. and people who look like they could be your parents.
Yeah, it may have quasi slipped out of my costume when I was upside down when Synapse was when Synapse was bitching me out. But
Having heard that conversation over the mental network,
you
I would
heard
say
what?
I don't think he would have.
Oh, she would have been broadcasting.
Oh, she would have been
Like-
broadcasting?
A fire hose
yeah.
of tea.
Oh,
She
wow.
would not have. She would not have had the restraint at that point to silence the
fair.
network. It just would have been everything she's thinking was being said on both, coming out of her mouth and through the network.
Fair.
Just at the same time, so you're not getting doubled up.
having heard the conversation, I would say bitching you out is a bit of an oversimplification, but also
What would you
having
say it is?
I would say she was mad that you, in the heat of the moment, made a choice that could have ended badly. But having been in professional wrestling situations like that, I get it. Sometimes you just get an instinct to do something and you do it, and later you realize, oh, that could have gone really bad. But
Yeah,
it's happened. Just
yeah, it
you
was.
you look like you've learned from it, so I got no reason to be on you about it.
Wait, why would you be on me?
Points at Zan, points at himself, points at Gideon. You have 3 other choices of people you can throw.
Oh, I got it. The useful hammer. Awesome.
Or the
wrestler.
potentially hurting teammate hammer.
Yeah, that.
But you, like I said, you seem to have learned from it already, so don't beat yourself up too much.
I wasn't trying to. I was just. It just kind of happened, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. I feel really bad. Do you know I can go to a pony ranch and get a pony?
We're in Seattle.
I'll go look for the picture. I'll just teleport out of there.
Solstice is like, this is getting weird. I'm out.
That just removes himself from the situation.
Like, yeah, a pony, but not like an actual equestrian thing. Wait, that.
Gonna look at Gideon. Gideon, to answer his question, do you have a source that could provide those things?
Of course.
Do we have land for a pony?
No, not in Seattle.
Can you?
Can I have a robot pony?
That we could build.
You are asleep.
You're asleep.
Intrusive thoughts.
Sorry.
You go to sleep.
I'm so sorry. My brain just.
Like, well, I could probably talk to the lumberjack dude and see if he can like give me some land and get like a pony. You think she's like a Shetland pony? What are they like in the South? Like racehorses? I don't know.
I think it depends on where you are.
Oh, how about a Clydesdale? No, that's probably a real big horse. I don't know. That's whatever. I'll find a pony.
Oh, chili stir fry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We can make the chili stir fry. It's
All
gonna
right, let's
be
go.
bomb. Also, I got a date coming up.
Is it
Braylon?
someone we know?
Not to
Yeah.
interrupt your happiness, but do you remember what we talked about?
The chilaquiles?
And he's just going to go over that and he's going to say, throwing Synapse was the first mistake. And he's going to turn around and go.
Why are you being cryptic? What's wrong?
I don't
He's
think that was
saying,
cryptic in the slightest. I
hold
think
on, it's
that
okay.
was
I
very
speak
clear.
fluent Gideon. He talks a lot like my dad sometimes. It kind of freaks me out.
Ugh,
He is saying, don't do it again.
I have no plans on doing it again.
Or hold on. Or things of similar levels of recklessness.
Am I the most reckless person out of the whole group?
No, that would be Zan by
Yeah,
far.
yeah, I
He,
kind of.
he literally look.
Yeah, you saw what he did to like the Doom dude, the Doom
I
Dick
was
dude.
honestly, I was thinking about it, but I was gonna. And he's switching. Does Raylan speak Spanish, right? Like that's
Yes,
been
he
established.
does. Yes, he
So
does.
he has, to make it easier on himself, he has fully switched to Spanish. But my dear viewers, I'm going to be continuing to speak in English so you can
Yes,
understand me. I
this
promise.
is
That's
Thank
Spanish.
you.
considerate.
I understand.
I appreciate you.
Where he just basically goes, yeah, I was thinking about like hitting him, but that was only if he tried to attack first. Zan just went for it.
And Braylon would just kind of just say, and just he's coño, why? That's stupid. Zan, and this is all in Spanish. You know, Zan can be a real stupid son of a bitch, right? But like,
And to be
but he's
fair, I
sweet.
think
He's
all of us
lovable.
have been in some way or form.
Not me. Don't give me that face. I was just
He
joking.
gives you the Mexican abuelita face.
I was just joking.
Oh no,
God.
psychic damage.
We just talked about the whole throwing Synapse thing.
Yeah, I didn't plan it. It was just it just kind of happened.
I don't
wasn't
think anyone plans to do something stupid.
I mean,
Unless they're Zan.
I was
yeah.
about to say.
Also, we really need to get him like. I feel like he needs a girlfriend or something because he's kind of skittish.
I think we just need him to stop mixing coffee with energy drinks, and that will do wonders.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna sabotage that. I'm just letting you know.
Like, from a health perspective, I would feel that guys taking too much steroids have less of a chance of dying than him.
Yeah,
How
'cause
much
it's really
that is gonna fuck with his heart.
that's
But from just like a normal perspective, that's disgusting.
it is quite gross. But I
And
mean,
at
he's
this
a
point,
cool
we are
guy.
cooking now.
Yeah. So here's the tacos. So you know, while this is going on, like I worry about him because he's a sweet kid, but he's also kind of like a little simple-minded in that way. But you know, I don't know.
I
I
wouldn't
worry
say
about him.
simple. I would say more just like one track mind, and that one track is keep people I care about safe or
Even
save
if he does a
people.
shitty job of it, you know,
I mean,
I keep everybody safe because you know I'm the recluse. Arr. Well, no, spiders don't roar. Sorry, that's bad. Um, uh, also, Solstice is back, and he
Mhm.
looks kind of cool. He looks like a character from a show, like a Viking or something.
it reminds me kind of my little
Viking
sister when she
Solstice.
plays D&D. She likes to
Oh,
dress up as her characters.
oh, so he's a tiefling?
No, she plays a human wizard is the word she said.
Wait, he's Dumbledore?
No, she.
No, but Solstice is Dumbledore now?
I would say he's like a male Galadriel.
Can he make my memories go away if I tell him to get rid of the thing when me and Synapse got into it? He can make it disappear and turn to like gold or something.
I think that would end up going horribly.
Yeah, he probably maybe think I'm a
Having
rat.
been raised in a household where I mean I love my mom, but her main go-to for apologizing is pretend it didn't happen.
I hate that. That
Like,
was my dad.
yeah, like I adore my mom. She has gotten much better about it, but especially when we were younger, right after my dad started having to go to work all the time, very much get angry, pretend it didn't happen, hand us food to apologize.
Yeah, he will actually share like this real moment about his family, about his dad. Yeah, my dad used to do that, especially if I like made a bad grade or something. He wasn't really the warmest person. When I had my first breakup, and he was just like, "Well, blah 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 blah." Also, here's a beer, and I'm like, "Dad, I'm 16," and he was like, "Put hair on your nuts," and I was like, "I don't want hairy nuts," but he just gave me the beer anyway. But anyway, long story short, that's what happened.
All right, I was gonna agree with you, but then you said your dad did it even when you got a bad grade, and like I'm I'm saying this as respectfully as I can. Your dad sounds kind of like an ass. Like my mom
Oh,
did that shit when we got in actual trouble, like we
made
broke a
the
vase.
hairy Amazon rainforest forested ass. Yes.
Jesus Christ, I didn't need that image in my head, but okay.
Well, you don't have to think about the rainforest. I don't. Well, I don't. Well, I don't look at my dad's ass. So I wouldn't know. Well, no. No,
You're
memories.
burying yourself deeper.
I'm
Just
sorry. I don't want to think
exit
about
the
it.
hole you're digging for yourself.
I don't want to go in that hole. No, that's bad. But Solstice, no, Smooth.
Okay. Solstice is
Wizard.
male Galadriel. Let's start over there.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, I believe this is all on camera, so Gideon and everyone else can probably see this if they think to check.
At
They
least
just-
say he's Guy Ladriel.
I turn
Synapse
around.
is going to be baffled when she wakes up to the group chat.
I imagine Synapse like
Just
wakes
like-
up and the telepathic network just like delivers a protocol of conversations that happened.
But yeah,
You're
It's just
on
like,
your-
what the like basically Synapse gets
I
the
mean,
shitpost
she-
channel delivered
I mean,
to her when she wakes
I
up.
have machine telepathy. There is no
Yeah.
reason technically why I could not set that to be like it just records everything you guys say, and it's
he
just like
passes you the soy sauce, the spicy sauce, and things. So yeah, but
We
he's
need
a
spicier.
wizard. But is he like a? Oh, okay. This one. This is the secret one. Don't ask. You know, I got this from like a stash from a friend. Well, hook up, but like he didn't. He doesn't. He had a whole case of it. It's fine. But yeah, I took a box, whole box. Almost took a puppy too, but that probably wouldn't have worked. Can we have pets?
Probably.
Can I teleport back in?
Oh, you're still here.
Haven't you seen Solstice with his little outfit though? I wonder what he, you ever look at Solstice and be like,
No.
like Solstice.
And
is
at that moment, Solstice comes in.
taps you on their shoulder. Hello.
but like the wizard thing. I don't know.
Would I have found the photo? Because I just wanted to teleport back to the room, look around, wait for maybe the conversation to change, and then come back.
Wait for them to stop talking about whether or not I'm the male version of Galadriel.
But yeah, you know how it works because he's pretty, and then he turns to the little elf thing with the little ears, and it's kind of like,
I don't know if it's a learned thing for this man. Oh,
oh,
hello.
Child.
I don't know, but
Mm. Probably a question for him because that's like the main difference with magic. Well, actually, in Lord of the
He's
and you see, like
pretty.
this is, mind you, the most animated Hector has ever been since he started interacting with you guys.
But yeah, I don't know. He's got a
But to
cute
be fair, in
look.
Lord of the Rings, magic is a born thing, and Gandalf is called the
way?
wizard. So maybe that's just how magic works there.
I guess.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
from
it's
Lord
okay.
of the Rings.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh Dios mío!
I do admit I have modeled a little bit of my personality off the movie just because it's so popular in your cultures that it seems like an easy switch of the mind to go from the real world to that world.
How long have you been standing there?
Just long enough.
A while, he says, switching back to English now.
No. You've been there for a while.
Wait.
I was looking for your photo. I don't. I
Did you
didn't
find it?
No. Sorry.
Shit.
Solstice. He leans close with a squinted eye. Hablas español.
See?
Switching back
what
to
the
Spanish.
fuck?
How long have you been able to speak Spanish?
You only speak Spanish this whole time?
Only a little bit.
Then how did you know we were
uno
talking about Lord of the
hablo.
Rings? There
I
is
know
no
we were
word for
talking-
wizard and sorcerer except for tonal context.
So wait, you can speak. Wait, no.
All our
What-
translations still
what do
running
you-
through the neural network right now.
No,
How did
I
you know that we were not?
I was
talking
taught
about-
Elvish, and I was brought up in the Americas, so I was taught the languages of the
He took high
customs
school
of the
Spanish.
world.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. But you didn't hear anything. You just heard.
The Lord of the Rings.
Okay. All right.
Would you try this, by the way?
Yeah, try the chilaquiles stir fry.
I want to know, is it actually
It is
good?
it is literally a mixture of chilaquiles and stir fry.
Ooh. This is a new flavor. Ooh. What's that?
It is a
What's that
mixture.
note I'm sensing?
It's me making stir fry and Raylon adding chilaquiles
Just a
to
little
the
bit of
recipe
spice.
with a
Yes.
special spice sauce that he has that we're not supposed to ask questions on.
Please don't. It's not
Oh.
radioactive, I swear. I tested it.
Oh.
Just
Okay.
so you know.
Also, don't if Zan drinks the third bottle of his powers drink on the left, he will probably explode. But it won't happen anytime soon. It becomes less potent as the time goes on, and it's been about a week, so he's fine.
What's with all this exploding?
Wait, who else has exploded? Did Synapse explode?
No.
Oh,
Jaguar?
yeah,
Wait,
apparently I can just make things explode now.
Oh, you should probably market that. OnlyFans would make a lot of money for would you that.
Not that kind of
You just make
explode.
Oh, you're actually
Oh.
talking about
I'm being very
Whoa.
literal.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I thought you were talking about you were like on the edge kink thing or something.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry. I was like, I can help. I can be a manager,
No, thank you.
but you already have a manager.
Hey,
No, I don't.
Could we return back to the Lord of the Rings conversation, actually?
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. You are
We were
half an elf.
referencing that your because he's speaking back in English, he slows back down. Your new look reminds us of Lord of the Rings.
Yes, and in those movies, there are conflicts that build over time, and there are players that come in to different storylines and climaxes of battles. We are in
Climax. Sorry.
a Lord of the Rings-esque situation here.
We have to take a dark ring to a volcano and not take the eagles.
No, there aren't just humans and elves.
Wait, the Red
Among
Sox are going to
us.
win the game?
That would be a
Uh,
first.
Womp womp.
I'm not. No. Lord of the Rings, please. This is the perfect
If the Raptors are going to
vehicle.
lose?
Hold
There,
on.
there are dwarves.
Let him cook.
There are real dwarves.
Cool.
Just like in the movie, in this world, there are
So Zan's a dwarf?
dwarves.
Hold on.
I knew
Let him
it.
let him finish. Let him
Oh.
finish.
Sorry.
And there are magical items that
Mhm.
they have
Mhm.
that could potentially be extremely useful in the upcoming conflict with Mab. And we don't have much time, is what I was told.
So who has the magical item?
So, question. Well, several questions actually of various importance. Number one, do the dwarves act like how they do in the movies?
That I'm not sure. I would imagine so. You got the elf. This is just an elvish accent. It just sounds English to you. So I don't know how they got that right, but it was an impeccable
Maybe
thing to learn.
someone told Hollywood.
Potentially.
Yes. And the
Actually,
elves.
Mab
So
has
you mean to tell me that Zan's probably a secret dwarf? He has like a special like a key or
Not
something
that
in his
short
body?
though.
Well, no, he's not that short, but like it could be like what Solstice has on, like a mask. And then you could just say like Ooka Booka,
don't
and it
have
like
a
goes away or
mask.
something.
I think he means like how
the
you can
glamour.
change your appearance.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you don't naturally look like that. You look kind of other thing that's like really cool with the ears.
Oh no, I look like that now.
Oh, well, there you go. You are a handsome elf.
Thank
Hmm.
you. But
So magic
are in
items that
Norway.
could be useful. We don't have a lot of time. Should I wake everyone up?
How long do you think it would get
No,
a pony here?
the
One thing at a time, please.
Wait, maybe there are
Oil, a
ponies in
pony?
Norway. Yes, there are ponies in Norway, and that is why we must
We have
go
to go
there
to Norway.
We're
eventually.
going to Norway for ponies? Oh, she's gonna die from it. It's gonna be cool. It's probably like a winter pony.
Yes. I look at Hector and like wink, but like it's so obvious.
Synapse is
Right,
a
like
winter
this.
pony. She'll be the winter rideress. Oh, I got it. I'm putting it in the fanfic. Oh, that's gonna be
If it gets
great.
you on board,
That's-
I agree.
That's
with everything.
you?
What?
You're the one writing the fanfic?
You heard nothing. Uh Wait,
Okay. When
see
do
the
we need to
fanfic?
leave by?
yeah, when do we need to leave?
Well, it's a group decision. I wouldn't force us to go earlier than we want to.
I mean, it's not
I
like
would.
Leah doesn't force us to go anywhere we don't want to go. What's the difference with you?
That's true.
You
We
know,
would be
hold
heading
on,
towards
I
a
have an idea.
castle. Could be fun.
I
have an idea.
Castle.
I have an idea to get Gideon down here quickly. I go over to the bottle where Gideon has all of his expensive wines.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I grab one of the bottles, and in the most monotone voice you have ever heard in your life, I grab a regular glass of like just a glass. Just realized what I said. And I break that, and then I say, "Oh no, I dropped one of the bottles."
You hear
Spiders.
telepathically. You hear telepathically an incredibly bored voice saying, "There's more in the cellar."
Damn, it didn't work.
I mean, I got his attention. We need to go to Norway.
Sparrow, go back to bed.
She's laughing while
If
she's
the
asleep.
telepathic network is working, that means
He will-
He
Go to
said
the
she's
He will
so
not fully
sexy.
Synapse, the fuck, man.
He's
No,
not
you
fully
fully
asleep
hear.
when it's
called you
still
right
up.
out.
No. You fully hear a telepathic communication from Gideon, and he says
Not from
he
me.
does say
Not from Synapse.
and he does say there's more in the cellar. And then
So-
when you say we need to go to Norway, he's just gonna like hear kind of like a short pause, almost as if there was a sigh happening in real life, you might imagine. And then I'm going to say, can you at least wait for a couple of hours for people to get some sleep, and then we could discuss it while we are all together during breakfast?
So since it's coming from a different direction, I don't know if Hector is translating it because he's gotten used to Synapse just having the translation happen naturally. So you just hear, sí, está bien.
Vale.
When he hears Spanish back. It's at that moment he realizes, wait, this didn't come from Synapse.
We're not in the network right now. Wait.
Yeah, no, Synapse is asleep.
Wait.
Okay, I can't keep it in anymore. So I may have found Xana a girlfriend. Hear me out. Hear me out. She's real nice. She's real nice. She's not magical.
She willing to date a workaholic.
Yes, because she's a workaholic.
Oh,
So you know, two can become one, and then we're throwing rice. Not good for the birds though. Don't feed the birds rice.
very right.
It's a phrase.
It's a thing for earthlings sometimes, and they you know, hi.
Certain groups will throw rice for various festive things.
Yes.
Like
Ah,
in Mexico, it's cultural where an adult is gonna drink at a party. Like it's considered rude to say no to at least one.
And when Synapse get her winter pony, I'm gonna throw rice in there because it's a festive occasion. And oh, it's gonna be like, you know, human art, like Botticelli's Birth of Venus, but it's not, but she's on a horse,
mhm.
and like the gods are like with the stuff, like that's Synapse. Hair flowing, full, you know, weeds and all on like the back of it. It's just perfect.
John,
I'm
get
gonna
on
have
that one.
I'm gonna have a picture commission on that.
It would look quite good.
So the question is, do you stay awake?
Yeah, I was not kidding. Hector is not going to sleep, Unless like they start traveling somewhere where it will take a while. Then he'll fall asleep. Mostly to pass the time. This is not the first time he's had to stay up for longer than 24 hours due to work.
And so if the three of you are still awake, conscious, active, we can continue that, or we can fast forward to the morning, yes, or at least later in the morning.
I would say fast
conversation
forward
goes
to
casually.
Yeah, no, let's go
few
like,
hours.
to the first kind of like together meal, I guess.
Absolutely. First to check in would be Gideon Price because of his.
Oh, he didn't sleep. He was doing stuff in his office.
He doesn't need sleep.
He'll sleep when he dies.
Which is
Yes,
So Gideon's
That's why
so
he
much-
dies. That's why he lets
that's
himself
basically
die.
gonna
It's
be,
the only
like,
time he
I need
sleeps.
to rest.
that's like one time when Gideon like gets completely like forever killed without going back. You're just gonna hear this telepathic whimper of so fucking tired.
That's both hilarious and depressing.
A bit, yeah.
Gideon, you're gonna come out and your plate is gonna be made because I know you always come out first, and it's gonna have a cup of coffee, and you're gonna see me serving all the plates with different portion sizes for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Did you confirm that Synapse actually slept?
She did sleep, yes. Thank
Did-
you for serving breakfast.
Did Zan sleep?
Zan slept. I made sure of it.
Mm-hmm. Also, how long have you been able to listen under my head?
Wait.
I-
Sorry. How did you make sure? Is he okay?
Just get it in his head.
Oh, he's
They will
gonna
never
sleep
know what
tonight.
happened to the rest of the rhino train.
What was that thing? I'm afraid he won't be joining us for the rest of his life.
Not gonna lie, I may have messed with the rhino trank.
No,
I miss Solstice.
I checked to see if he was sleeping.
Okay. Also, he pulls out a thing of Cuban coffee. Do not let Zan insult coffee ever again. Give him some of this.
I picture Zan curled up with an All Might stuffy.
Oh my
And,
God.
Oh yeah,
and, like, he's
100%.
like just
Perfect.
surrounded by
Beautiful.
Red Bull and Monster cans all over the place. Just
Oh yeah.
For anyone who is listening as lawyer, a legally distinct all night
legally distinct.
Yeah.
A big strong.
Yeah.
I cannot read your thoughts. I can only communicate with you while the telepathic network is up, and sometimes when it is not.
I just
Can't we
realized
all do
on
that?
camera, I just checked if yogurt was still good before putting it in my mouth.
Is it still good?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's getting close to where like you start noticing the age.
Yeah.
I made coffee.
You did make coffee. It's actually really good.
Morning.
Excellent. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
I made you
I'm
a
gonna
real
go get
special,
Synapse and Zan so they eat.
Gideon. I made you a special, Gideon.
How so?
It is made from coffee beans from your homeland. I know a guy. Don't ask
Which land are they from?
I know a guy. Just accept the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been more terrified to drink a thing in my life.
Where does the coffee taste like it's from?
Where was Gideon born?
That's the question we're trying to find out.
States, which is why I'm asking.
That's the best part.
Where Raylon thinks he's
Where
from.
do you think he was born?
Because, like, as far as Gideon knows, he was born in the States and then just failed to die.
Oh yeah, he's like from Virginia or something.
Raylon has two different views of where you were born.
That's fair.
One is Bosnia Herzegovina. And the other one is from Iran. So he's
Ah,
just
yeah.
like, there you go. It's
Okay,
probably
gotcha.
this one. So I know a
Gotcha.
guy.
Okay, gotcha.
The guy is the Walmart clerk down the street.
It's like the cheapest coffee. Like
It's Steve from Amazon customer support.
It's a high quality coffee.
No, it's good.
Like it's from Iran.
Oh,
Rapidly
Gideon's literally going to. Oh, this is good coffee. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Good guess.
Synapse, hey, good morning.
I like to imagine that just literally just picked her up. She's still fucking dead.
Like
Hold on.
it has that drool haircut on the one side.
Hold on.
The
Hold
hair
on.
is just like refusing to.
Put her in the chair and move the plate under her nose so she'll start waking up.
Oh,
Hand her the customary cup of water she's required to drink before she can have coffee.
She does. You guys are starting to feel the network come back up to like where you can actually hear each other.
CJ, do you have mirrors or have your children multiplied?
They have multiplied.
mm.
Yeah, she's just kind of like, and you guys are kind of getting that network coming back online, and she just looks at the water. I have to.
If
Yes.
you want this
Yes.
special Norwegian coffee, he winks at the other three.
Tosses it back, slams it
I
down.
slide over decaf coffee. But I do not tell her it's decaf.
No. She looks right at you.
He just looks back with the regular stare, and if you look at his mind, all you're hearing is Mexican mariachi music, which gives it away he is hiding something.
I mean,
What'd
you
you
can
do with the
literally
coffee?
taste it.
What'd you do to it?
Nothing.
You're a terrible liar, especially when I'm in your brain. What did you do with the
That's true.
coffee?
I gave you decaf.
Do you want to start a war?
No.
Can I have proper coffee then? I drank the water. I did the sleep. I feel like I
Decaf
have
is practically
earned
water.
Have you so far tried Iranian coffee?
I'm not.
I'm sure there's more, isn't there?
Yes.
I was the one who had to get
Rayla like runs out to get more.
I said,
Zan will enter with a nondescript energy drink and just like if you're not
Slap
going to
it out
drink
of his
the
hand.
decaf,
Mash
I'll
it out
take
his
it.
hand.
Just
Come on!
out of
I was
nowhere,
going to mix it with decaf.
I pick him up,
Yeah.
walking him over. I sit and I pull over the tiniest, a literal shot glass of Cuban coffee. Try this.
What are you doing, Hector? Oh, fuck.
Okay. And he will try the coffee.
You just suddenly go like, holy shit, I'm awake.
Yeah.
You'll see Raylon. Santa Maria.
Like, like you drink the coffee, you look, and both Raylon and Hector are watching to make sure you don't die.
What'd you give him?
Cuban
Oh, here's your
coffee.
Iranian coffee. Drink it now. It's hot.
I want.
It
No.
could be a bit stronger, but yeah, it's pretty good.
He looks at you deadpan, Hector.
She takes a. This is actually really nice. Thank you.
That's Cuban coffee.
He's gonna find out
Oh.
later.
From now on,
Uh-huh.
this is what you drink in the morning.
Mm.
Just one shot glass.
Can I have my drink back then?
No.
No, actually, Raylon's stomping on it.
Can we maybe get you a big gulp full of Cuban coffee?
Do you want him to
Yes.
die? This is everyone literally hears this in the mental network.
This is
You
not.
want him
This
to
is
die.
Sparrow. This is not. This is not
Do-
Synapse.
Do
This
you?
is Sparrow.
This is my immediate reaction upon hearing that was literally, do you want him to die?
It's gonna be fine.
No.
So
No,
soon
people
it'll be
have
fine.
literally died from having a full cup of Cuban coffee. Just a regular glass.
Yeah, Zanzark is on the brink when it comes to caffeinated objects.
This is why I gave you Cuban. It's to start you going down.
So, while we are all here, what is this with having to go to Norway?
So Solstice, do you want to explain? He's
No.
spending time with his children. I will explain for him.
I think they're his children.
That's so creepy. Why would you say it like that, man?
They're not!
Moving on. He's spending time with the
They're
children.
legally safe and sound.
They're
don't
He's
need to call
spending the
cops.
They're
children.
very clearly happy. They're wearing yellow.
They're clearly happy. They're blurred out.
All right. All right. It's let's go.
Moving on from that
It's
before
late.
we get called, before the Twitter police come.
Y'all are going on.
Solstice,
Yes.
why do we have to go to Norway?
Well, you see, the things we've encountered, how would I put it? There are bigger
Succinctly,
fish to
please.
fry. There are other fish in the sea. Other
This is
aquatic
all dating advice.
things out
Dating.
there. Oh, is that what
Does
that means?
There are
There's
plenty of
something
fish.
bigger
does
we
this
have to
involve
find.
Mab?
Just to make sure that
Yes.
you understand the thing that you just said, you have implied that you are fucking your way up to the top of the enemy's ranks.
Oh no!
I mean,
no,
if you can't
no,
beat 'em.
No, 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 no.
Which, by the way, and he's saying this 100% seriously. If you are, please let us know who, so we don't accidentally kill them.
No.
Oh, it wouldn't be an accident.
There's none of that.
Yeah, snoo.
I can't keep a straight
There
face
are-
long enough.
What is
There,
my
there are
life?
other players at work, and there are other powerful items that those players, not in that sense, Rayon, not players like that.
Wait,
could-
why am I in it?
If those two things are combined, it's very bad. So we need to go meet the dwarves, potentially have allies, or find out what they have.
Xana,
Who
you a
else is
dwarves.
trying
dwarf?
to get it?
Xana, you a dwarf?
No, I'm like averagely sized and proportioned.
No, he means like fantasy dwarf.
Oh, like what Brigitte's who Brigitte's looking for. Not to my knowledge.
Speaking of that, you're single, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Zane's going to just kind of eye him suspiciously as he sits down, and
You see
just
him
so
throw his
like
phone.
6 episodes of payoff occurs as he sits down, just
You see his phone in.
yeah, just whoopee cushion.
I-
Close it.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about it until like an hour ago.
So,
these
we need to go
dwarves-
to Norway.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, do you
the-
like ponies and horses?
Are we gonna have to fight a horse?
Potentially.
I'm like them fine.
Probably
I
at this
guess. I don't know why we need to go to Norway to get a horse, though.
Okay, I'm
No, we're
very
going to Norway
concerned.
to-
I am very concerned about how Solstice said that we might get allies. And then I was immediately asked if I was single, and Synapse is immediately being asked if she likes horses. What is going on?
It's
It has nothing to do with me.
Could you say that?
Oh
into
wait,
the group
Raylon said he
chat?
found someone for you to date. Maybe that's what the correlation is.
Oh, no, thank you.
Thanks a lot, Solstice.
Good question.
What?
Could someone repeat what was just said in the network so I can understand what's happening, because I got lost. And then
Oh.
and then it just goes through and it goes, oh no, separate things.
Wait,
Okay, so
I mean,
yeah,
genius.
perhaps we should
It's too
focus
early in
on
this.
the
Solstice.
mythological.
Yes,
Explain.
I'll grab your hand. And I try and let you see
Just-
everything that I know.
And I'll telepathically send that to everybody. So there's
Or perhaps the god of this world, the overseer, could narrate what
Yeah.
Solstice knows, what he
Oh.
is communicating through his brain.
God,
So you're fishing
are you
for me.
there?
Right. It's you, Margaret. Okay.
I was gonna say it. I just need like one
So,
more.
so everyone say hi to our guest, Mike the narrator.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to be here. I gotta get to play. This is cool. What would you remember? Caroline Le Fay would have informed you that her agents have informed her that there are a pair of dwarves who have been spotted near, where is the Trondheim in Norway at a castle named Sverresborg. And what she knows of them is that they are dwarves with reputation of being connected to the Dark Fae. I can't remember the name.
The Unseelie Court.
The Unseelie Court. The
Slua? Svalco?
no, the Svartalfheim.
Alfheim.
Svartalfheim.
Svartalfheim. Sort of the land of the Dark Fae. And their being here can only mean that they're doing something in preparation for the invasion, which can't be good. Which is one of the reasons why she recruited you and pulled you in and basically sort of accelerated any training you might require. She felt she might. And also warned you about the involvement of Morgana Le Fay and her father, whom she pressed upon you, whatever you do, don't antagonize.
Oh no.
Technically, we haven't antagonized him. He got exactly what he wanted out of us.
Oh no, I felt like we
You
antagonized.
and I remember that
And
quite
by
different.
we, I mean the entire team.
Yeah, no, I know.
You and I remember Budapest quite different. So,
What are we talking about?
Doom.
Doom.
Just wanted to check and make sure I remembered it correctly.
among other things. And so you relay, I guess, most of that in terms of. Oh no, go ahead. You do your thing.
Yes. Caroline seemed to impress that the dwarves were not potential allies and that they were, smuggling in magical items, being on the side of darkness. But I don't know. I think we can't write it off that, anyone of any sort of importance to the queen herself would be a powerful ally to have.
But aren't
Just to
they
say,
trying
let's
to
not go
invade?
in guns blazing.
Since when have
We're
we
happy
ever
to.
got in guns blazing?
Gideon is literally going to look at you.
In the mental
Just-
framework, it
just-
literally says this is a joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you want to try, I'm willing to try and negotiate with these people, but
Wait,
I'm not exactly
question.
what.
did you just use a slab of meat to? Never mind.
Yes.
This is my talking stick.
How old are dwarves normally? Like average?
Don't want to say what I don't know what the lore is in the Marvel universe.
I
Let's
don't
go
want to
with it.
say it's rude.
They're old as shit.
They can
How old is who?
be quite old.
The average lifespan of a dwarf.
Hundreds of years.
So this is a thought. If they're very tech-oriented, Synapse should talk to them. If they're like the more traditional dwarves, Gideon should talk to them. And if they're very engineering focused, Zan should talk to them.
Emphasis on talk, Zan.
Yes. Talk.
Oh, so long
I
as
love-
they're not a dictator on foreign soil kidnapping citizens, I'm fine.
Talk. You are going to be fine anyway.
No talk. Gotcha.
So you want me to open a portal to Norway?
Can you actually do that?
I thought you could only do it to places you've been to or seen.
I only have to have seen the place, and there are photographs of Norway online.
Do we know where in Norway we need to go?
An approximation.
Have you seen it?
How
Can you
big?
Google Sversborg?
I mean, I can I? Although, if you've seen a place,
Or Giggle? I don't
you
know
can
if
share
it's-
that with me.
You
So if you've seen
start
it, I can go there.
accessing your tech, your computer. You turn to it, put up the laptop, you do the thing, and you know that opening screen you have that everyone has with regards to the web browsers has
Oh,
little
shit.
sort of snippets of news. There's a live feed happening, and there's a reporter basically sort of talking about, and there's a camera that's sort of panning because the volume's not on, and it's sort of panning around, and the caption underneath, Seattle, Washington, the camera's panning around, and every now and then you see a giant purple mass move past him, behind him in the camera line of film. And the caption underneath says, "Giant purple bees invade Seattle."
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to call it.
Excuse me? The fuck you say?
Can we take the bees with us to Norway?
I mean, yes, we could. We go there. I'll take them. Let's just open the portal. Let's fucking go.
All we would really need to do is just knock them out to make sure they go through the portals.
Oh yeah. So now with a plan and a complication, come back next week and find out what our heroes will do in the face of the swarm.
Dun dun dun.
On purpose.
Can we delegate that to the Monday team?
They already fought him.
No, we are going to fight the swarm of Nazi bees. It's going to be us.
Not just.
Wait, didn't the Monday team delegate them to us?
Well, no. To be fair,
that.
Monday team fought the regular
They're
guy.
just in an endless
And then-
processing limbo of bureaucracy.
He flew away to disperse to kind of recover himself, and he came across a crystal. So
Yeah.
you're getting the Swarm 2.0.
Yay!
I'm very hyped.
And
to
it's
fight.
the
just as
Eldritch-
bad as the original.
The Eldritch Swarm.
Monday group.
Son of a bitch.
Dude, didn't kill
You son of a bitch!
They took him down pretty effectively, though. You'll have to go and watch the Monday game to find out how.
Yeah.
Which won't work this time. Just so you know.
We'll see about
Let's
that.
do a quick roundtable. Tell everybody who you were or are, and where you can be found on the interwebs, etc., etc. Let's go around and start with John.
Hello, I'm John. I played Steel Aegis, who hopes that if they rescue the Asgardian artifacts, he'll be allowed to touch Mjolnir. I can be found on social medias at Crims Bacon. Let's see. I have my own podcast where we play a lot of tabletop RPGs, which also includes, hopefully released by now, due to editor illness, a little crossover one shot of What If Heroes that includes the Seattle Sentinel and a lot of just loser villains. It was very fun. But yeah, we play a lot of games over on bacon flavored pods. It's very fun, very chill. My cat is a little menace, and the IRS is a little menace, and car insurance is a little menace. So if you would like to help us out financially over here in the Crims Bacon household, I will draw things for money. And if we get 50 followers by the end of the year, I will do a pinup calendar of all of our heroes minus Dual Lily, but with Doom. And let's see, I think that's all I've got going for me. Let's see, podcast, crippling debt, where I can be found. Yep, that's about it.
Absolutely fair.
Sparrow.
Hi, I am the luckiest of lucky red sparrows, which, if you knew anything about my luck, tells you a lot about the general luck of sparrows. I played Synapse today. If you're interested in catching anything else that I've done, I am the DM of Taves or Tales, and I am also a Final Fantasy streamer on a quest to 100% Final Fantasy Online, which we just got a new expansion called Dawn Trail, which I won't be getting into for fucking months, but if just as a thing, there is currently a mount drop through Twitch to celebrate this. So if you want to get it without getting spoiled on anything from Dawn Trail, do prefer to drop it on my stream, as we will not be discussing any spoilers past where the stream is currently up to, which is Stormblood as of this recording. But yeah, that's me.
Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. My name is Alejandro, the Greedy Dragon, and today I got the absolute joy of playing Hector, the super strong luchador, who has now made me in real life want to try making chilaquile stir fry. Like, that's something I'm going to try now. And if you want to find out how that went, all you need to do is subscribe to Captain America over there, Mike, and give him money. If you give him money, you will get many goodies, including but not limited to the chilaquile stir fry recipe that I will invent and somehow figure the fuck out. Me, who loves money, truly does, am more than willing to spoil all of the new Final Fantasy expansion if Sparrow isn't willing to. That just came to me and I didn't expect it to come out of my mouth. Whew.
Yes, let the intrusive
I'm gonna say
thought
this
in.
right now. If you spoil me on Dawn Trail, I will never speak to you again.
I promise to exclude you of all spoiler discussions about Dawn
Thank
Trail.
you.
Our
What if
audience, on
that's
the
a
other
tier?
hand.
If
Our
we reach
audience, on
that
the other
amount-
hand, I can't control them. Anyway, but you will also not only get the spoilers on all the Dawn Trails, you will also get access to our sass and silliness bullshit shit posting chat, where you can see very confusing and not at all sensical, basically replays of our sessions.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to
Viewer
find out
discretion
how
is
crazy
advised.
we could actually get if we wanted to, you need to read that. And finally, if we reach a random number of subscribers by the end of this year that I will think of in about 2 seconds, not only will I push for perhaps character interviews on the show, because I think it would be fun, but also I will pay Sparrow, Lucky Red Sparrow, the luckiest of all sparrows, which says something, to run a game for us here so we could play. I will pay her real money. It will be a disproportional amount. If you want to see me get swindled out of my money, give Mike money, please.
I love that you've not discussed this with me. You
Yeah, I
just
was
said
about to say.
yes.
To be fair, I have
Let's
also
fucking
said
do
this
it.
every single time at the end of the
No,
session.
what you
No,
said,
you said
is you'll get
uwu.
Sparrow to do uwu. You have just said I'll get you to
Yeah.
run a game for you. You have not said that shit yet.
Yeah, I
It's
love
at this moment that I'm
your,
realizing
like,
I really should have had the normal notes for when I add a new thing open
Yeah, 'cause-
when I read
At
this.
this point.
yeah, you just kind of shoot from the hip for
I have
all
just
these
shot from the hip
bonuses
with a
people
shotgun.
get.
100%.
My
Yeah.
shoulder and hip bone are broken from the kickback.
It's
Like,
it's
I'm
gonna be
not
wild when
upset.
people start like trying to cash in the various rewards that they hit depending on which episode it gets triggered on.
This is the wildest crowdfunder ever. Great.
Yeah,
She's
she's
like,
like,
you will get
what are the rewards?
random bullshit.
Random bullshit, go.
I apologize, Sparrow.
Hey,
Hey
all of
everyone, I am
random
D,
bullshit.
and still D, and I played the perfectly normal and very exasperated with these people, Gideon Price. You can find me under Night Wanderer, that's Wanderer with an O, on Twitter and on Blue Sky and on Twitch. On Twitch, you will see me streaming various video games and hopefully sometime in the future also some TTRPG one-shots and systems and stuff like that. I am currently streaming on Thursdays, 9 p.m. CET, the game Vampire from the Naughties, 2016, I want to say, but I'm not sure. And also on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. CET, I am streaming Baldur's Gate 3, playing Nimq Knuckle, the strongest wizard ever to have wizarded through Faerun. You can find on Twitter, you will find some like, random stuff that I do, weekly prompts and the like. And I do believe that that is all of the things that I cannot think of at the moment. So, next.
CJ.
Hello, I'm CJ. Despite the fact that I'm not wearing yellow, I am having a very good time here today. Very happy to be here. You can find me as Cloud, Klaoed, on all the socials, or on Twitch as the Hexagon, ttrpg, where I'm probably not DMing anymore, but all 20 episodes will be up somewhere. So come on by over there and find out where to find them.
Oh,
Hey everyone, this is Joe, better known as DJ Toreador or Nola Fanger on the internet and Twitter and all of that stuff, except for the OnlyFans. You gotta look for that one. But anyway, and the alt account, gotta find that too. But anyway, excuse me, I have been playing Brown Recluse, who may have gotten his comeuppance. Feels bad. It's going to get a pony. Don't ask questions. Maybe experiment on some more blood.
yeah, we didn't get to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a bouncer.
You know
Remember, I'm a bouncer. Yes, but yes, I have been playing Brown Recluse, the Seattle-based webhead Spider-Man. And I've been a very good boy. I haven't said any of the stuff, Sparrow. Anything last time. So I've been good. But
You say
if
Ubu
Hector says it, it's fine. I'm not saying it. But yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. If you want to invite me for other stuff, particularly World of Darkness stuff related, vampire, werewolf, changeling, never done changeling before. But yes, I'm available. Hit me up on the internet. I have a little thing in there. Buy me coffee or sweet drinks to make me feel happy, even though I don't need it. But yes, that is what I do. And now that I am done with my thing, take it away, Mike. I think, so, ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
Right.
Conway Twitty.
What I'm working with. Mike, you can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America, CDN, Cap America, or any derivations thereof on Twitter and Insta and the Blue Sky and Mastodon and that other one, the Threads and the thing and the other one. This project has now been going. This project has now been going for 6 months or more. So collectively between the two games, it's been going for a year. Saturdays 10 a.m. PST, Mondays at 6 p.m. PST, and 2 separate groups. I'm not going to say which one's my favorite or which one's the smarter kid.
We know it's the
Because
Monday.
that would
Yeah,
just
it's not us. Let's
It's
be
not
honest here.
us.
It's me.
We know that the only one he actually likes out of this group is Gideon.
There's a smart.
Yeah.
There's always a smart kid, and then there's a charming kid, and I'm not sure which one. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Hey guys, we're charming.
Yeah.
Why you gotta lie like that, Mike?
Mark.
That did
Hold on,
not break your
my
Wow.
son's trying
Hell
to
is
grab my
Mark?
headphones.
I don't think we're charming anymore.
Who the hell is Mark? Who is Mark?
Breaking your old
I
man's
was
heart.
distracted because I was about to say my son's name when I thought of the joke.
Infamy.
Yeah. All right. So, it's been a pleasure, constant amusement. The team has gelled together amazingly, and there's more adventure to come. We've just had our first guest last week, and may have another one coming up soon. More on that later. Up until that, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to these people. Follow their stuff. Open a browser window and mute it if you can. Anything helps. Watch their stuff on YouTube, and generally rising tide lifting all boats, as it were. Other than that, come back next week for more hijinks, giant bees, and Norse dwarves. Not sure exactly how those things are connected, but everything happens in the mind of the narrator, and it's a bag of cats in here, so it's great. So, see y'all next week. Keep your stick on the ice, and thanks for watching.
Before we go, I have one last thing to say.
Huh.
You did not say you were a hapless bystander now, so Mike officially condones all this garbage we do.
Exactly.
I
It's
think
you.
I would have thought it was an understood.
It's not. You actively contributed in this
Broken
one.
him.
I mean,
You
everybody
have-
knows this. We've known this for
You're
a
part
long
of this,
time.
man.
I've been
Yeah, but now
betrayed.
he's
No longer
offended.
my favorite.
In a court of law, you could be held just as accountable as the rest of us.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride!
Happy
Pride.
Pride.
Happy Rad.
Right.